The United States, once home to liberty and the pursuit of happiness, is now home to the highest number of mass shootings in the world. The latest was today at a church. This is the West Freeway Church of Christ in White Settlement in Texas. A man pulled out a shotgun during a mass and fired at the worshippers. The shooting resulted in 2 deaths and at least 1 serious injury. The gunman was eventually shot dead by the parishioners. Let me play out the sequence for you first.
So today at approximately 11:50 a.m., a gunman entered the West Freeway Church of Christ, White Settlement, Texas, during the church service. The preliminary reports indicated that the man entered the church and fired a weapon. A couple of members of the church returned fire, striking the suspect, who died at the scene.
Now, what's more horrifying is the fact that this entire shooting was live streamed on social media. Much before the crime, the shooter was seen walking into the church and sitting down in the sanctuary before pulling out the shotgun. This man was not on any sort of watch list. He had never been arrested in the past. It's unknown whether he was driven by any ideology. Officials in Texas say that they're growing used to such incidents. Listen to this.
Unfortunately, this country has seen so many of these that we've actually gotten used to it to this point. And it's tragic. And it's a terrible situation, especially during the holiday season.
Now, we're often told that guns do not kill you. It's the people behind them who do. But to say this is to wrongly assert that guns do not shape the opportunities and choices for the people who use them. I'm saying this because the number of mass shootings across America has outpaced the number of days in this year. As of today, the 364th day of the year 2019, there have been 407 mass shootings in America. This is according to data by the Gun Violence Archive, which tracks mass shootings in the US. The toll includes several high-profile attacks. Some of them happened within 24 hours of each other. From the deadly rampage of Virginia Beach in the month of May to a mass shooting in Dayton in August, and the massacre at a Jersey City grocery store this month. The brutal tally of 407 comes as a debate over gun control and efforts to reduce access to weapons in the US appears stalled. Even American regulations covering the sale of firearms are looser than they were 2 years ago. In February 2017, US President Donald Trump signed a measure that scrapped an Obama-era regulation, a regulation aimed at keeping guns out of the hands of some mentally challenged people. What then is Trump's plan to prevent future mass shootings? Stopping video games for their brazen depiction of violence. Take a look at this.
We must stop the glorification of violence in our society. This includes the gruesome and grisly video games that are now commonplace. It is too easy today for troubled youth to surround themselves with a culture that celebrates violence. We must stop or substantially reduce this, and it has to begin immediately.
Changing America's gun culture is hard. Harder still when the gun manufacturers this culture serves have vested interests, and when the president himself suggests that video games are to blame for mass shootings. Elections around the corner in America, gun laws and reforms should be the top priority. We doubt they will be.